taking the field as we get ready for the playing of our national anthem. We ask that you please stand and rise if you are able to and remove your hats.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Stockton University as we have action in the League for Clubs between Kensington SC and the host Atlantic City FC. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Narducci. Glad to be bringing you all of the action in what is a very critical game. When we last were with you, Atlantic City and Met Oval had played to a 0-0 draw, but the game was not finished. The referees just stopped it. They filed the reports of the league, so the result is not official yet. So, again, right now, the bottom line is if Atlantic City wins this game, the Aces would be able to clinch first place, whether that tie was good or not. Meanwhile, if Kensington wins the game, they would move into either a first place tie or be up by a point. Right now, the records, and they're on the official website, Atlantic City 4 wins, a loss, and 2 draws. Kensington 3 losses and 2 draws for 11 points. But again, that could change, but Atlantic City could make that all naught by winning tonight. These two teams played early in the season on May 24th, and they played to a scoreless draw at Holy Family College. Now let's get to the starting lineups. First, for Kensington, in goal is number 1, Johan Morales. In the back, Ernest Uche, Paul Nedioglo, Hamza DeBoer, and David Bowman, a guy we're probably going to call his number 59 a lot. In the midfield, Matthew Fuentes, Ayub Fask, Benel Sagarn. Up top, John Olalehi, Musa Abdelgadir, who had 2 goals in the last game. Their last game was a 7-2 loss to Met Oval Academy. And on the left wing, it'll be Cal Ivanov. For Atlantic City in goal, once again, is Zach Maddock. In the back is Kai Forsyth, Ryan Cleary. Zach Webb is making the start tonight. And Aiden McGuigan. In the midfield, Uche Wokacha, Daniel Gonzalez, and Darian Bradshaw. That has been a tremendous midfield. And also James Cahill, as well. Up top, Fisher Hudak and Justin Chekanekio. So it's a beautiful night for soccer here at Stockton. And both teams with a lot, as we mentioned, to play for. Game time temperature is 77 degrees. Wind gusts up to 15 miles an hour. Remember, Atlantic City FC had 2 players got red cards, Tyler Wagner and Mateo Rodriguez, so they will be sitting out the game. But Kensington is also without its leading scorer, Franklin Carbe, who is sitting out the second game of a red card. Also, he has 5 goals. Also, Jeremy Gonzalez, their second leading scorer, he's not here because of an injury. Atlantic City in the white uniforms. Kensington in the dark. Now, when they played earlier, I actually saw that game at Holy Family College. Atlantic City had the better of the territorial play. But give credit to the defense of Kensington. They held off some pretty good attacks. Here's Kensington. They're trying to work down that left flank, and then they'll go back. We talked about the gentleman with the ball, David Bowman, a veteran, number 59, who we'll see tonight. Formerly of Jefferson University. There's Ryan Cleary, number 5, with the head ball. Played as well a game the other night, maybe as we've seen him play. And that's saying something because the Rowan College defender has not only had an outstanding college career, but he's also really played well here for Atlantic City AC. A little bit of a high press that we're seeing early on from Kensington. There's Daniel Gonzalez, 21. 55, John Oleahy. Oh, it's a great move by Oleahy. He cuts it in. It's really tough to see going in that goal with the sun until the sun goes down. McGuigan made the fine defensive play, and then Uche Wokacha cleared it out. Hudak off Kensington, so it'll be a throw on the far side. Wokacha. Chekanekio, 29. You have to watch him. He's made some really good runs the last couple games going down that right flank. Here's Cahill. He was looking for Hudak a little bit too far. And there's 55, Oleahy. We're going to see a lot of him. Couple of goals this season. Rising senior at Immaculata University. Bowman goes back to Nedioglu. Tries to switch fields and does a good job with it. Bowman now, he'll come out from the back, so you've got to watch 59. Chekanekio on the intercept. Both teams facing pretty good pressure, trying to get it out of their own end. Here's Gonzalez. You know how explosive he is. Atlantic City wants to try to set him up for that shot, anywhere from 30 and in. Wokacha with the pass. Cahill. Cahill through. Cahill shot. Score. James Cahill in the 4th minute, and Atlantic City leads 1-0. And Uche Wokacha set that up, and for Cahill, that's his 3rd goal of the season. That's tied for 2nd on the team. So the teams went scoreless last game, and already in the 4th minute, we have our first goal. You could see Kensington thought that was offside, no call there, and Cahill played on. There's Cleary. Webb, who's making the start. In the back, we'll watch 22. And back to Morales, and he quickly gets rid of the ball. Atlantic City with maybe not high pressing, but putting on some pressure. Hudak does a lot of work making the opposing defense work a lot to get the ball out. They're going for a long ball there. Webb chasing it down. Webb keeps the ball in bounds. How about that? That's an excellent play that time. He had a couple of Kensington players on him. Here's Darian Bradshaw. Number 28, he's got about as much poise with the ball as anybody you're going to see. As we've said before, doesn't hold the ball very long, but is an accurate passer. Cleary. He's looking for Cecchinecchio. Or excuse me, that was not Cecchinecchio. That was Aiden McGuigan, who was coming up from the back that time. McGuigan, who had missed a few games, came back last game. Certainly a welcome addition. Not only a staunch defender, but the Rowan College product is also very good moving up on the attack. Here's Bowman. Be interesting to see how much 59 Bowman goes up on the attack. Now he goes to the other side, and that's Paul Nedioglo. Now remember, Nedioglo went to go on the left side, and he looked to actually do it again. That was an excellent trap by Matthew Fuentes, number 54, but Kensington could not keep possession. So they're looking for Fuentes as a target man. Also, John Olalehi, number 55. They've got some dangerous people up top. Good kick by Nedioglo. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be Ernest Uche, the rising senior at the College of New Jersey. Well, right now we have it looks like Gonzalez with the shoulder. He's had some problems with that shoulder. You see he's trying to work it out. Got a little banged up last game with it, but shows great toughness. Here's Cecchinecchio. He's got Hudak. There's Hudak. Inside. And there's an offside call there. Gonzalez. But again, Atlantic City doing an outstanding job attacking. I tell you, Coach Andrew Catalana really has this team playing hard. There's Bowman from the outside. It's funny, every time he's tried to go to that left flank, Webb broke it up, but it'll be a throw on the far side. Hamza DeBoer. Nedioglo. He's got Uche. And that kick was off Cahill. So it'll be a throw as the sun's going down, but it's still a little difficult for the players facing this goal. And not to mention, not the easiest for the announcers. Hudak forced that kick, but there's Bowman. Boy, good job as Hudak continues. Number 7 for Atlantic City. He just continues to work and maybe make these defenders make a pass that they're not ready to. Good block by Bradshaw. And how about Cahill getting it back to Bradshaw? And here comes Wukacha. Oh, he's done a great job carrying the ball. McGuigan taken away that time. Excellent job by 57, Hamza Dabur. Bradshaw 1 touches. And it'll be a free kick. And Kensington gets it quickly. Nedioglu with the long pass that time to Al-Alehi. He's got Kai Forsyth the beat. Excellent defensive job by Forsyth. Al-Alehi, who had 3 goals in the fall for Immaculata. And he's got 2 for Kensington. Pressure now, big pressure. Wukacha. Bradshaw looks for the outside. Webb. Pretty good one-touch playing by Atlantic City, but that ball's out. It's off number 57, DeBoer, so it'll be a throw from the far side for Atlantic City. Atlantic City FC leading 1-0 here in the 13th minute. Webb on the head ball. I'll tell you what, Webb and Cleary in the back, very, very strong in the air. See, what Atlantic City's doing is it looks like they're playing 3 in the back and moving up McGuigan. Hudak with a nice touch to Gonzalez, but just a little bit too far. It's a good idea as he had Bowman chasing him. You know, Bowman, 59, for a big guy, moves really well. And obviously, he's very strong in the air. Morales gets it to Bowman. They like Bowman to kind of take it out from the back. Nedioglu. Atlantic City doing a really nice job making it hard here from the back, but there's Bowman. Working that left flank, they're going to Abdelgardir. And a little hook that time, and Musa Abdelgardir called on the play, and it was a free kick for Atlantic City. I'll tell you, Abdelgardir is a handful. He's going to be a handful to watch. Hey, good job by Hudak. He looked like he was taking off the ball, and he showed a lot of strength to keep it up. And then Bradshaw calls the foul. It'll be a free kick for Atlantic City FC, just inside midfield. All right, they're going to have Cleary now take the kick. Gonzalez, that's a nice feed that time. Cahill, but a little bit too far. And Nedioglu made the defensive play. Here's Maddock making his second straight start. Got the shutout the other night against Med Oval Academy. 13 games he played this past season for Sinus. It's interesting. They saw that Maddock's out of the goal, and Maddock has a tendency to do that. So 54, Matthew Fuentes figured I'll fire a long shot, but it was well wide, and Maddock also was back in plenty of time. Boy, Gonzalez has done a great job working without the ball getting open. McGuigan. Inside, blocked. Gonzalez shot. Oh! Morales was going the other way, and he somehow got a piece of it, but it'll be a corner kick for Atlantic City FC. Cahill on the corner. I'll tell you what, really, really good short passing by Atlantic City. Cahill with the chest trap. Nope, that ball was out of bounds. Looked like that was Webb on there on the head ball, and Webb 22 and Cleary 5. You're going to see them come up from the back on those situations. You see Fuentes 54, he's kind of like the outlet guy. He's like, in fact, he's looking for it right there. He's calling for the ball, but they go past him to Bowman. But 54 is quite a distributor, so they're going to have to watch him. Cleary making the defensive play, coming along. So it'll be a throw on the far side. Ivanov with the throw. Nedioglo, back to Morales. Bowman. Olalehi that time. Dangerous situation, still Webb chasing it down. And the ball is off Kensington, so it'll be goal kick. Boy, Kensington has such speed up top. 55, Olalehi. 58, Abdelgaudir. And now they're putting a lot of pressure on. Maddock, who's very good with his feet, just clears that away. He was looking for Hudak, but Bowman got there first. That's good anticipation by 59. 19th minute, Atlantic City FC leading 1-0. There's a long ball there, but Cleary will get to it first. Will he go back to his keeper? Yes, he will. Well, that's a tough play right there. And they're going to call the foul on Cleary. Oh, no, excuse me. Go the other way. They're saying Cleary was fouled. That shows you the strength of Cleary. He was not going to be pushed off the ball. So it'll be a free kick. We know Maddock has a big foot, but I'm not sure they're going to go big on this kick. We'll see. Nobody's marking the defenders. We have a player down. And that is Paul Nedioglo. Looks like number 40 is okay. Jefferson University product. Well, one of the things we're seeing from Kensington is 55 Olahi and 58 Abdelgadir. They are really dangerous, and the team's obviously looking for them, even in long ball situations. Foresight. Wokacha. Here comes Kensington inside midfield. Errant pass, intercept by Bradshaw. That's good control there by Gonzalez. Webb on the far side. Little bunched up here for Atlantic City FC. Maybe a situation where you want to switch the field. There's Fuentes. I really like the way 54 works with the ball. Sort of like their outlet guy from there. That was Webb on the clear. Wokacha with the big kick, just trying to clear it out of the way. Nedioglo. Ayub Fask with the ball, but it's going to be Atlantic City on the throw. Kai Forsyth scored 2 goals in the opening win this season over Lighthouse. Boy, there's McGuigan. He has been so effective carrying it on that right side. They're going for Cecanecchio, but the offside flag is up. Well, the sun down now, and it's easier to see in the goal that Maddock is in. Boy, Hudak continues to do a fine job putting pressure on. Now Morales had to go the other way and intercept. That's a great chest trap by Wokacha. Uche with the ball. Makes the turn. Bradshaw. Forsyth coming in, filling the gap. Making the play. Play on. He thought Ernest Uche tripped him, but no call. And Bradshaw making the play because Kensington had some numbers. Ernest Uche with the throw. And that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. For the Aces. By the way, we'll be mentioning some of our sponsors. Casino Reinvestment Development Authority, CRDA, kicking Atlantic City's growth forward and cheering our Aces to glory. Back to action here. Hudak gets out of a little bit of a jam. And Morales had to come out of his goal because McGuigan was running on the goal. That's a nice play by the Kensington keeper. Here's Gonzalez. They have not been giving Gonzalez a whole lot of space, and for good reason. Hudak over the goal. That's a good idea. You always like to pepper the keeper with shots. Morales and Maddock, both keepers we've noticed tonight, not afraid to come out of their goal and even try to help out with the attack. Bowman, they love to get it out with him. Abdelgadir got a touch. Uche. And he was looking for number 38 Fask, but that ball was kicked too far, and we're going to have a goal kick. Justin Haskell, the head coach of Kensington, doing a nice job getting this team bouncing back after that 7-2 loss in their last game, the Med Oval Academy. Of course, both teams' most recent game is against Med Oval. And now it'll be Maddock, who's got a big foot on these goal kicks. That was a good defensive play by Benzel Sagarn that time, number 43. See, there's Morales. He's a lot like Maddock, and he has good ball skills. You wonder if he was an ex-field player. Fask on the outside. What a play that time by Webb as he takes it away. Webb, of course, the graduate from Kingsway, going to be headed to Rutgers Camden, going to be transferring to Rutgers Camden. I'll tell you one thing, with as far out of his goal as Morales is playing, I wouldn't be surprised if Atlantic City AC one time tries a shot from even around midfield. He plays out quite a bit. And that'll be Atlantic City throw on the far side. There's Gonzalez. So dangerous. But that ball stolen away. That's a good job by Olehi. Or excuse me, that was Abdelgadir. There's Fuentes. And there's going to be a foul on Cleary as he took down Musa Abdelgadir. Boy, he is a handful, that 58. You know, Fuentes, 54, he reminds me a lot of Bradshaw. He doesn't hold the ball long, but he really makes accurate passes. That's a good job by Cleary, not allowing his man to get the ball, and it'll be a goal kick for the Aces, who lead 1-0 here in the first half in the 29th minute. Hudak did a good job at least getting a piece of that ball, but back to Kensington. Here's Uche. Little pressure on Morales, and he had to get rid of it. Well, a little too much pressure then, it looks like. A foul on Gonzalez. By the way, our officials tonight, Andrew Randolph in the center on the sides, Kyle Wilsbach and Vladimir Romanchuk. Stephen Ostino is our fourth official. Looks like an adjustment that Kensington's done is it looks like they've put Olehi on the left flank now. Trying to get him isolated there. Abdelkadir won that ball. There's Fuentes. Fask. Oh, good dummy play that time by Sagarn. Sagarn again. Lifts it in on goal. But right there is Maddock. He was looking for number 48, Ernest Uche, that time. Chakanakio with a long pass. McGuigan with the back pass. Chakanakio, left foot, shot wide. Excuse me, that was Hudak on the shot. But again, Atlantic City FC doing a fine job working the ball. And Morales looks like he wants to go long. And he does just that. Bradshaw on the initial header. Chakanekio was fouled that time. It'll be a free kick for Atlantic City FC. Interesting with the way Hudak, number 7 for Atlantic City, he's doing a great job moving without the ball. Wokacha on the head ball, Hudak! Oh, how did that not go in? I think Morales may have gotten a piece of it, but a great chance for Atlantic City that time. You know, Atlantic City's really done a good job with its short passing game. That's really what has helped out. That's a foul on Forsyth. Abdelkadir, he's going to draw them. You know, he's not only got great speed, but he's a physically strong player. And as we said, he's a handful for any defense. Fuentes has to go back. That's a good job by Atlantic City, having to make Kensington go back after it looked like they had some numbers moving forward. Fask chasing it, but ball out. Goal kick, Atlantic City FC. Cahill. Oh, there's a little push that time, and they got him. They got Nettie Oglo, number 40. What's interesting is he may have been able to get that ball without the push, but he made it pretty obvious, and it happened right in front of referee Andrew Randolph. Wokacha working it out from the back. That's a good idea by Hudak. Try to do a one-touch. Cleary. Hudak down on the ground. He has been drawing fouls. He's been making a lot of plays. McGuigan. Shot. Save Morales. Yeah, they're saying a corner kick. Hudak on the shot that time. So it'll be Justin Chuckanecchio, the St. Augustine graduate, Washington and Lee. I'll tell you, he and Hudak have put a lot of pressure on this Kensington defense. Webb is up there. He could be a big target. That ball went a little far. Forsythe got it, and then Morales jumped. He almost jumped too early that time. Yeah, they've put Oleahy on that left flank. Forsythe, back to Webb. Cleary. Fuentes on the block. Fask with the shot over the crossbar. Ayub Fask, plus playing his second game for Kensington, had been in Spain before that. Yep, there's the trip. They got 48 Uche taking down Cahill. 37th minute, 1-0 Atlantic City FC. It's been a good one. Boy, the short passing game. Wow, Hudak taken down that time. Nedioglu protesting, but it'll be a free kick for Atlantic City. Okay, they've got to give him 10 yards, right? He's still not 10 yards away. There's Bradshaw. That's a good job by Bradshaw. You see, he faked to go to the ball and then let it come to him. The defenders went the other way. It'll be a throw on the far side. Looks like the Boer's going to take it. Webb on that initial head ball. Chuckanecchio has to get by Fuentes. Now has two players on him. He needs some help. Wokacha. And a good job by Fuentes making that steal on the far side. Oleahy, it's dangerous. Cutting inside. Oleahy. Play on. Kensington thought that Wokacha fouled them, but play on. A little extracurricular activity. You see Bowman pushing Gonzalez off. I'll tell you what, Daniel Gonzalez, 21 for Atlantic City FC, showing a lot of courage. You could tell he's hurting with that shoulder, but he continues to play and make effective plays. Nedioglu. Fuentes. Bowman thought about it, but had to go back to his keeper, Morales. Forsythe on a big header. Wokacha, but it was stolen nicely by Ivanov, number 41. Cleary with the big kick. Good one-touch passing there. Wokacha back to Webb. Webb's looking to switch fields. There's Fuentes. How many times has he kind of helped the players in the back, taking the ball and then moving up? Medioglo switches fields. That was out to the bore on that far side. It'll be Hamza DeBoer on the throw from the far side. Fuentes. Ballman. That's a good job by Cahill, as it looked like Fask, 38, had position there. Cahill with a fine defensive play. Here's Gonzalez. Nedioglu, though, made the defensive play that time. Owen Leahy. You don't want to give him a little bit of steam. Uche, cross, headed out by Wokacha that time. Still in, Fuentes trying to control it, and Wokacha kicks it out. Plenty of pressure by Kensington, and it'll be a throw. Looks like Nedioglu on the near side will take it. Now it'll be Uche. Zagorn got a piece of it. Bradshaw with the clear. Good head by Bowman there. Wokacha on the steal. He's got a head of steam. Wokacha still with the ball. And now they're calling offside. Excellent opportunity for Atlantic City that time. Good work by Kensington, and just as I said that, a steal. Gonzalez. And a good job by Nedioglu reacting after the ball was stolen. Here comes Uche. Uche again, he's going to cross it in, no. Fask trying to turn the corner. Hit out by Cahill, corner kick, Kensington. Fask on the corner. And you watch out for 59, Bowman. He's coming in, the big guy. Maddock got a piece of it. Maddock again got it. They just got to clear it out, and they do. Cahill on the clear. How about Morales coming way out there? Bowman. Fask. He's got Forsyth to beat. Forsyth saying he didn't touch it. The officials disagree. So it'll be Fask again on the corner kick. 45th minute. Kensington was so dangerous on its last corner kick. I think they're looking for Bowman again. Yeah, they went low, and Bradshaw hit it out. Fask. Oh, how about that play by Bradshaw? Not only took it from Fask, but now he's moving on. Wow, Fask on the foul. Bradshaw down. Fask trying to help him up. And he gets a yellow for that as he took him down from behind. Darian limping. One of several Atlantic City FC players who competing at Concord, Division II Concord in West Virginia. Here's another one, Forsyth. We're in stoppage time. Yeah, you're not going to win a head ball from Bowman there. Hudak with the chip. Olalehi trying to get something started, but has to go back. Fuentes. Olalehi coming out. Shot, score. And we're all tied at 1. Excuse me, that was Abdelgadir on the goal. And that's it.
Kensington goal scored by 58, Musa Abdelgarda. And that takes us to the half. Your Atlantic City Football Club Aces and Kensington tied at 1. Time now to head over and get some refreshments. We'll have the drawing for the 50-50 coming up for you momentarily. Pizza is still available for you. Fresh pizza just delivered, so go ahead and pick up a slice or two. Also have cold drinks for you, other snacks, and of course, your Atlantic City Football Club.
So, a tremendous up and down first half. And Musa Abdelgadir, who has now scored the last 3 goals for this Kensington team, gets one in stoppage time. We're all tied at 1. Back in a little bit for the second half.
Atlantic Fieldhouse, fueling fitness and sports passion for a community that's always game ready. Tilton Fitness, our official training partner, building player strength at Tropicana. Every rep's a goal closer. The Casino Reinvestment Development Authority, kicking Atlantic City's growth forward and cheering our aces to glory. Official Flicks, snapping Galloway's finest shots, freezing every goal and tackle in epic photos and videos. JP Morgan Chase, leading global progress for over 225 years and backing our aces to sprint for greatness. Football Jobs, linking teams with star players quicker and perfect time through the ball. And SGI Wealth Management, our official partner, securing players' financial futures with championship-level strategies. For all inquiries, email info@atlanticcityfc.com. Again, we are tied at the half, 1-1, your aces and Kensington. 50-50 drawing coming up for you momentarily, and the snack bar is open.
It's in my bag. Just hand it for me. They don't take cards for the pizza.
And there's like little museum things. Say she get in trouble. I didn't get in trouble, did I?
I need to send you a video. Because yes, I need to send you because I actually thought of it. Yeah, I actually was thinking about you earlier. I was in the car. I'm like, thanks. Literally, because she was talking about people that in our college. You already got like 6 I'm like, yo, we still got to say I was like, John didn't even do it yet. Like, I know he coming. Better than the Chiefs. When he get up. Oh, really? I was watching the reminder in our. That might be a problem. Didn't do it.
And welcome back as we get ready for the second half. Mark Narducci here, and
All right, scoring recap for the first half.
1-1.
Kensington, Musa,
James
Abdelkader,
Cahill from
and
Uche
for your
Wokacha
Atlantic
in the
City
fourth
Aces,
minute
it
gave
was
Atlantic
James
City FC
Cahill
a
net
1-0
goal.
lead.
Second half getting ready
But
to
then
get
in
underway
the
shortly.
47th minute, it was Musa Abdelkader tying it up with his third goal of the season and third goal in 2 games. So that's where we stand right now. By the way, as we get some time here, I'd like to mention some of our sponsors. Official Flicks, snapping Galloway's finest shots, freezing every goal and tackle in epic photos and videos. JP Morgan Chase, leading global progress for over 225 years and backing our aces to sprint for greatness. Football Jobs, linking teams with star players quicker than the perfectly timed through ball. That's football, F-U-T-B-O-L, Jobs. SGI, Wealth Management, our official partner, securing players' financial futures with championship-level strategies. Also, Archer Griner PC, scoring legal wins for over 95 years to keep our team on the pitch.
Atlantic City Football Club Aces.
And we'll get ready for the second half here. Trying to see, it looks like we have everybody still out there. We'll see if there have been any changes. But that late goal, we'll see if that gives Kensington some momentum. We talked about how Musa Abdelkader is just so dangerous, and he's shown it here, obviously, in the first half. Now Atlantic City FC has to regroup. Morales, who was so active in the first half, actually helping with the attack, tried to pass to Olehi, but Webb on the head ball. Bowman trying to go long to Fask. Fask on the right flank, going down. Fask trying to cut the ball in. Fask shot wide. Well, what you've seen from Kensington late in the first half and now here early second, a really nice job on the long ball passes connecting. Wokacha, Morales had to come way out, as he has on many occasions, and cleared it away. Gonzalez! Oh, and Morales again on the slide that time. John Morales, who's headed to Chicago State in the fall, has made some big plays. He comes off his line quickly and decisively. There's McGuigan. That ball goes out, so it'll be Hassan DeBoer on the throw-in. Former player at Bucks County Community College. Webb on the intercept. Bradshaw on the intercept. Hudak! But the offside flag was up. So it'll be Kensington on the free kick, but I'll tell you, Atlantic City has done a good job almost getting it through the defense that way. The Aces have worked that middle of the field really well. Here's Fuentes, so skilled with the ball. That was a little bit of a lazy pass. Here comes McGuigan. Wokacha. Hudak, excellent defensive play by Bowman that time. Oh, there's a slide, and Bowman is down. He looks like he's hurting. But Hudak got the ball on that slide, so no foul. Oalehi on the throw. Now they're going to go to the Boer. We haven't seen any really long throws on goal, and this one's a little far away for that, but Oalehi inside. Wokacha got a piece of it. Bradshaw. Yep, Bradshaw was saying that was off Kensington, and he was right. Throw in Atlantic City. Webb goes long. The Boer on the head. Good body control by Chekonekio as he kept control of that ball and passed it back. That's an excellent job by 29. Wokacha. McGuigan couldn't control. Throw in. The Boer again. Yeah, they have Oalehi there. Or excuse me. That was Abdelgadir, but you don't want to let him get away too freely. Errant pass, Maddock. And that's good hustle that time by 48, Ernest Uche of Kensington, because he was up the field and beaten, and he just got his foot on that ball and stopped what could have been an attack by Atlantic City. It looks like Atlantic City now. Alex Lawrence is coming in. He'll be wearing number 20, and it looks like Aiden McGuigan came out. Remember, McGuigan had missed several games and returned last game against Med Oval, so I expect Andrew Catalano to go to his bench. Here's Lawrence, his first touch. And that ball goes out, so it'll be a goal kick for Kensington. Well, I'll tell you, Kensington, in that 0-0 draw with Atlantic City on May 24th, did not show a whole lot of offense, but they have a lot of new players here too, and this is a dangerous attack. Chekonekio. Cross that time. Also into the game is Drew Heil, making his first Atlantic City FC appearance. He just crossed that ball, number 17, the former Washington Township product. Here comes Bradshaw. Look at how under control 28 always is. Big block by De Boer that time. Chekonekio, nice job. Lawrence on the flank, on the cross. Nobody there except Morales. So Drew Heil, number 17, played on a South Jersey Group 4 championship for Washington Township. Enrolled in the spring at Ryder and could be a big part of the Bronx team this year. Wokacha. Oh, good dummy play that time by Hudak. Cahill on the left side. Inside, but blocked by the ever-present David Bowman. Here comes Kensington. Cleary on the block. Lawrence, who in his brief time has made some good runs here. Lawrence with the pass. Forsythe with the shot. Score!
Aces goal.
Kai Forsythe, his third of the season, on a half volley in the 54th minute. And the Aces now lead it 2-1.
Aces goal number 3, Kai Forsythe.
So we saw the defenders from Kensington move up on the attack late in the first half. It was Forsythe coming up there and depositing. That was an excellent shot. And once again, Kensington looking for the equalizer. I mean, it's no secret what Atlantic City has to do. You have to be marking 58. Abdelgadir, who has just been massive trouble for the defense. Lawrence will let that go out. The LaSalle Explorer throws it in. Webb. You notice Kensington putting more pressure in the defensive end here, trying to get a turnover. Lawrence taken down by number 57, Hosma DeBoer. And DeBoer gets a yellow for his effort. Probably not the place you want to foul someone at midfield at that point, but now it'll be Zach Webb. Boy, what an addition he should be for Rutgers Camden. Oh, he didn't get much of that. Whoa, that's dangerous. And here comes Abdelgadir, and he puts it in for the equalizer. Musa Abdelgadir with his second goal of the night. 56th minute, and we're all tied at 2.
Kensington goal number 58, Musa Abdelgadir.
And that's a play, obviously if you're Atlantic City, you'd like to have that back. You've got to put some zip on those passes. There just wasn't enough there. And he intercepted and finished. So now we're at 2-2 in what has been a wide open game here. Yeah, they're calling a foul there on Uche that time. So it'll be a free kick. For Atlantic City. Webb coming up. Cleary coming up. Let's see if they'll go to the far post. Walking off the 10 yards. As Fask was a little too close to the ball. Forsythe, one of the most accurate passers on this team. Long ball, Cleary got his head on it just wide. We've said it before, Kai Forsythe does as good a job as making that long, accurate pass, and that was a fine play. Cleary got a head on it just wide. It'll be Morales on the goal kick. Headed by Lawrence. Olehi. Oh, little nutmeg job there. Olehi still with the ball, but Lawrence got a piece of it. Oh, but he also got a piece of Olehi, and it's going to be a free kick for Kensington. That foul right in front of the referee, Andrew Randolph. Did he give him a card? I think he did. Just he figured he didn't get enough of the ball, so it'll be a free kick situation here. Fask. We've seen Fask with that left foot on the corners. And we also have Nedioglo there. Of course, they ought to make Atlantic City walk off 10 yards, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Everyone's going to the right. Nedioglo. He's got that near post, and he goes for the shot. And cleared away by Maddock that time. De Boer got a piece of that ball that time. Could have been a dangerous situation. Ernest Uche out. De Boer on the long throw. That's the first long throw that we've seen today. Heil coming out. Heil still with control. Oh, excuse me, Hudak. And by the way, into the game is Emmanuel Thames. He's wearing number 39 for Kensington. He replaced Uche. Corner kick, Cahill. Oh, save that time as Webb had the shot and Morales with the reaction. And we have a player down. I think that's Forsyth down there. Kai Forsyth. Both teams have been very dangerous on these corners. Forsyth, of course, who scored the second goal and his third of the season. By the way, more of our sponsors that we like to cite. ACX1 Studios, capturing every epic Aces moment, making our victories shine on the screen. Forsyth's been down for a while. They're checking him out. Looks like he's got a bloody nose there that they're trying to take care of. Boy, what a tough defender he is. He's going to the bench. Let's see if they either replace him or just see if he's able to come back in the game. Well, needless to say, we're going to have a lot of stoppage time in this half. I didn't see a replacement there yet. 65th minute. We're all tied up at 2. It's been a good one. He's over on the sideline. It'll be Chekanekio on the corner kick. Interesting now. They have Bowman, their top guy, in the air. Looked like he was marking Cleary. Ball kept in by Lawrence. And how about Morales getting back there? Alex Lawrence almost got one by him.
AC's bringing somebody on.
Here's the Boar. Bradshaw on the initial intercept, but Abdelgadir called on the foul, a little pushing foul. He's such a physical player. He's so hard to push off the ball. Hudak leaves the game for Atlantic City, and Ryan Gale, the Rowan product from Triton High School, into the game. Pressure by Kensington. They've got to watch it. You can't pass it toward the middle of the field. That was a dangerous play there. Here comes Lawrence. Heil could not control it. And Bowman, with the intercept, cleared away by Fuentes. Fast couldn't control it on the outside, so it'll be a Atlantic City throw from the far side. Bocacha. Cleary on the intercept. Here comes Kensington. Bocacha clears it away, but kept in by Kensington. A lot of pressure. Bradshaw still kept in by Kensington. Fask. He's got Bradshaw to beat on the far side. Can't do it. He has to go back. Zagorn. That ball goes out, and it's going to be a corner kick, and these have been very dangerous. Especially with Ayub Fask taking them with that left foot. They've got Fuentes short if they want him. Headed out to the middle. Dangerous situation. Olehi saved Maddock. Lot of pressure. Heil. Well, he's made his presence known in a short period of time. Lawrence cutting inside. Heil. Webb. Intercepted by 55, Olehi. It'll be Cahill on the far side with the throw, and he goes backwards. Boy, Heil, 17, is just moving so well without the ball here tonight in his brief time in this game. There's Gale. Or excuse me, Chekanekio, I'm sorry. Bradshaw. Cahill couldn't keep it in bounds. Number 6, Jason Barrigan into the game for Atlantic City FC. Product of Bridgeton and Rowan University. Remember, Barrigan had missed some games due to injury. Came back last game. So probably not ready to go the full 90, but he gave him a big lift the other game against Met Oval, and they expect the same here tonight. Bowman, that's a tough pass up the middle. Those passes up the middle can be intercepted and walked on goal. Lawrence, no one there. Looking for the cross. Now he's looking for a player. Atlantic City AC faithful calling for a trip there that time. That was Chekanekio who was there. Here's Heil. Lawrence, back to Heil. Lawrence again on the cross. The ball out, and it's going to be a corner kick. Chekanekio on the corner. Ball went a little far. I think they were looking for Cleary. That was just a little bit too far, but Atlantic City retains possession. Cross inside. And the ball cleared by Ballman. Maddock. Didn't get all of that one. And it'll be Kensington on the near side with the throw. 74th minute. We're all tied at 2. It's been a great one here at Stockton. It's interesting. We haven't seen carrying from the back as much. Here comes Fask. Fask with the ball. Cross inside. That time an excellent cross by Sagorn, and Abdelgardir looking to go in the air on the bicycle kick. What skill he has. You know, we've seen most of the teams in the Northeast, or many of them in the Northeast Conference, and he's as dangerous as anybody up top. Fuentes, I think, got called on a push, and he did. So it'll be a free kick for Atlantic City.
Shut the pants and get it, please. I'll even help.
Wokacha.
Come on.
Wokacha still with it. Crosses in. Heil! Shot! Save Morales. I'll tell you what, Drew Heil is going to be earning some minutes with his play here. Morales with the big save. And now it'll be Cahill on the corner kick. Remember last time they looked for Cleary but kicked it just a little bit too far. Blocked that time. Looked like Bowman on the block.
Come on. Pressure.
Abdelgadir got that ball. He's not only scoring, but he's coming back like around midfield to get the ball. And watch out. He was actually open there. He was not marked that time. Going on goal, but the ball was blocked. Justin Cecanecchio leaves the game for Atlantic City. Edwards now into the game. Owen Edwards, number 18 for Atlantic City FC. He replaces Cecanecchio, who had a heck of a game. Wokacha on the clear. Gale. Bowman that time had about half a foot on Gale, and Gale kept battling. That's a tremendous ball that time by Ivanov to Fask. You know how dangerous he is with that left foot. Save Matic. Oh, man, what a pace. Hey, they've got to watch those passes again. Oh. And we do get a card. Looks like that was on Cal Ivanov. Barragan on the free kick. You notice Atlantic City has moved Bradshaw in the back now. Here comes Heil. Heil has created a lot of havoc. Bradshaw on the outside. Looking for Gale. Cahill. Barragan. He's got Webb. Lawrence. Blocked by DeBoer. And how about Morales? He doesn't let the ball go out of bounds, and he catches it. That's an aggressive play. He's been coming off his line all evening. Bowman on the long service. Cleary on the head. Well, they just have to watch that 58 Abdelgadir. He has just been a headache all night. It'll be DeBoer at midfield on the throw. Well past midfield, I should say. How about Barragan on that control? That's an excellent job by 6. Here comes Wokacha. Boy, Uche to Lawrence. Lawrence. No one to really pass to right now. Heil. Webb. Bradshaw. Now we have an injury. Player down. 81st minute, we're all tied at 2. Was that Fuentes, I believe, who was down? He's walking off toward the bench. And what a game he's had. So we're getting ready to resume action. Cleary to the outside. Cleary does a great job with that initial move. He usually is able to deke a player. Play on. Webb, and he's tripped by O'Leary. O'Leahy, I'm sorry. Barragan. Barragan very quick with the ball. Wokacha couldn't split 2. And here comes Kensington. Cleary on the block. And Cleary not only on the foul, but he gets a yellow. That's Abdelgadir. And this is a very dangerous situation for Kensington. And here in the 84th minute with the score tied at 2, this is a free kick that'll certainly test Atlantic City. First of all, they need to move back 10 yards. Way back, yep. I don't know. You're close enough here. I think you've got to try to go on goal here. We'll see. Bowman's there. Fask's there. Blocked. Corner kick. Fask, who's been so accurate on these corners, will take it for Kensington. One timed it in there and cleared away by Wokacha. Gale almost got possession of it. Fask falls down and it'll be a goal kick. By the way, John Ramos, number 36, into the game for Kensington. Here's Heil. Webb. Lawrence. Ball out of bounds. Oh, Leahy doing a nice job getting back there defensively. The Boar on the near side with the throw. 87th minute, we're tied at 2. Lawrence. Heil. Bowman, though, beat him to the ball. And they're saying Heil fouled him, so it'll be a free kick for Kensington. We said it earlier in the game, but number 59, David Ballman, really moves well for a big guy. They want Gale to move back to 10 yards. You know, Morales better get in his goal in case there's a block there, but there would be no block with that. Webb with the big header. Fask running down. Job well done by Atlantic City as Cleary didn't allow Fask to get the ball. It'll be a goal kick.
Personnel change for Kensington. 56 is off.
Again, you've got to watch these short passes. Wokacha. Gale. Into the goal, but right there. To Morales. 56, Sean Toohey into the game. He had been a 4-year player at Holy Family. He's in for Kensington. Barrigan. That's pressure by Toohey that time. DeBoer on the header. Cleary back to his keeper. Bradshaw. Cahill. Stolen away. Cross inside and headed wide. Abdelkadir once again almost getting the hat trick. Morales. And Bowman, who has so often started things out from the back. DeBoer.
3 minutes stoppage time.
Oh, there's a great play by Cleary as it looked like Abdelkadir had a run on goal. Maddock with the long punt. Bowman got his head on it. Wokacha with some steam. Lawrence. Wokacha. Wokacha inside but cleared away. Heil on the steal. Heil again. Heil with the shot block. Drew Heil's been all over the place here tonight. Here he goes again. Inside. Shot wide that time by Lawrence. Number 33 is in the game. Andrew Beeler for Atlantic City. One of the players on this team from that Division II Concord team in West Virginia. What a game this has been, up and down. Here comes Fask. He's so dangerous. Boy, Lawrence came back and made a good play. Abdelkadir, though, they kicked it away from him. Gale's by himself up top. Here comes Kensington going from defense to offense very quickly. Cleary. Again, he does as good a job shielding a player from the ball without obstructing him as that time Fask was trying to go on goal. And that's the ball game. And what a game it was. a 2-2 draw. And as we said earlier, we do not know the resolution of that Atlantic City Med Oval 0-0 draw. The league's got to still rule on that, so it's tough to tell, but Atlantic City
again 2-2 the tie.
Is either 4-1-3 or 4-2-2. It still retains a 2-point lead in the Northeast Southern Division over Kensington. Kensington has just one game left, and that's against the winless Lighthouse team. Meanwhile, Atlantic City has a makeup game on Wednesday at New York Braveheart. And then we'll be back here to finish the regular season next Saturday at Stockton against First State. So Atlantic City still controls its destiny. And if the Aces win the Southern Division, they would host a playoff game. The Southern first place team hosts the North second. North first hosts the Southern second. So 2 games left.
Our next home game next Saturday against First State.
Atlantic City's either 2 points ahead or 3 points ahead, depending on that ruling. But it was an outstanding game. Actually, both teams should really be commended. It was Atlantic City getting the scoring underway with James Cahill on a great pass by Uche Wokache in the 4th minute. Then Musa Abdelgadir, his first of 2 goals in stoppage time in the first half. Kai Forsyth in the 54th minute gave Atlantic City a 2-1 lead, and then it was Abdelgadir once again in the 56th minute. His second straight game with 2 goals, and that's where we leave it. Atlantic City FC 2, Kensington 2. What a game. Once again, we'll see you next week for the regular season finale right here at Stockton at 7:30. So this is Mark Narducci saying, once again, that final score, Atlantic City FC 2, Kensington 2. Thanks for watching, and have a good evening, everybody.